First tonight, a police pursuit ends with officers shooting and killing a man. What happened right before the shots were fired? This happened just after midnight in Bel-Ridge. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. The officers involved are from St. Anne. We have two reports tonight. Let's begin with Robert Townsend, who's been following new developments in the investigation. Robert.
Mike, the North County Police Cooperative is investigating the shooting that left one suspect dead outside his home in Bel-Ridge. Take a look at the video. During a brief news conference about 2 hours ago, Sergeant Ben Santoyo said a preliminary investigation shows just after midnight, two St. John police officers tried to pull over Troy Hamilton after he violated a stop sign. Now, investigators say Hamilton failed to stop at a sign near the intersection of St. Charles Rock Road and North and South Road. Police say the 37-year-old Hamilton sped off in a stolen Pontiac and ignored all police lights and sirens. St. Anne police tracked Hamilton to his home on Wellsburg Drive, again in Bel-Ridge. There, police say Hamilton, a convicted felon, jumped out of the car and ran towards his front porch with a stolen gun in his hands. Investigators say when two St. Anne officers tried to arrest him, a physical altercation occurred.
During the physical altercation, Hamilton was fatally wounded. One officer incurred injuries. Two officers, one was 6 years and another was 7 years of experience, discharged their service weapons in response to a threat. A second suspect fled the scene.
Now, the one officer's injuries are not life-threatening. At this hour, police are still looking for one suspect. That suspect, they say, ran off after all this unfolded. St. Louis County prosecutors will ultimately get this case in their hands and review it. We're live in North County. I'm Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.
Tonight, Troy Hamilton's family and community leaders are demanding answers after he was shot and killed. 5 on your side's Megan Kernan continues our live team coverage outside the North County Police Cooperative headquarters, where Hamilton's family says they still want full transparency and an outside investigation.
37-year-old Troy Hamilton was a son, a husband, and a stepfather of 4. We just heard North County Police Co-op say that Troy had a stolen gun on him. Police said the gun was seen, but did not say whether Troy brought it out or pointed it at officers. Troy's family says they want justice. Troy's wife, Britny Boyd, says her husband was running to get cigarettes last night with a friend and promised to be home soon. Instead, she found Troy on the front porch of their home on Wellsburg Drive. The family says he was shot twice in the back. Today, St. Louis County NAACP and Urban League leaders stood with the family, who questioned St. Anne's history of aggressive policing and police chases. North County Co-op says they'll hand over their investigation findings to the St. Louis County prosecutor, but NAACP says they still want the county to lead the investigation.
We have the equipment, the expertise that's needed to be transparent and give a thorough investigation.
So my son was killed right here where we are, right on this porch, trying to get into his own house.
And I know that he would never harm anybody, so I want to know why they chose to hurt him and why they chose to cut his life completely short.
St. Louis County NAACP President John Bowman says they filed multiple complaints against St. Anne police for being overly aggressive. Bowman says about a year ago, the NAACP negotiated an agreement for surrounding departments to limit the number of police chases. They say that St. Anne was the primary department to limit who ignored that request. Live in North County, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.